Today I'm going to be taking the Deutsche Bahn ICE train from here in Amsterdam to Frankfurt. One of the things I love about train travel within Europe is it takes you from one city center to the next, so with the inconvenience of airport travel, you can avoid all that and be a lot more spontaneous on your trip. Cool thing about trains is you really don't have to plan this far in advance. So if you want to plan kind of an open-ended trip to Europe, you can kind of just move along as you go. This is my first time on the Deutsche Bahn ICE train. This train travels at 300 kilometers an hour, and it's going to take us all the way from here in Amsterdam to Frankfurt Central Station in about 4 hours. Yo, my name is Jeff. The channel is HD Jeff. This is my 2021 Christmas Spectacular.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle
bells. And here comes our train. Today we'll be riding in the first class cabin, which is a 1-2 configuration. It looks like we're gonna be in the front of the train today, so let's hop on board.
Out here with the squad, everybody trying to go, yeah, the party jumping off. Hey,
As we step on board, there's a small quiet cabin to my left, but I chose one of the single seats in the middle of the train car. Seat selection was included, and later I'll show you how I booked my ticket and how much I paid. The overall cabin felt a bit minimalistic in design, but it was very quiet, clean, and comfortable.
I'm like, this is where I wanna be, never ever gonna leave, you ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like,
They do have a dining car on board, but if you book a first class ticket, a cabin attendant will come through regularly and offer you food and drink served at your seat. After we were on our way, I reclined my seat all the way back and got comfortable. I noticed that they had some audio programming available, but I didn't get a chance to test it out. There was no charge for the Wi-Fi, however, and it worked really well. And there was only a handful of other passengers on board this car throughout today's journey, which made for quite a quiet ride.
I'm only living on the bright side. I'm like, this is where I wanna be, never ever gonna leave.
I did manage to score a couple of pieces of this delicious chocolate here, and for lunch I went ahead and ordered a ham and cheese baguette, which was actually quite tasty.
You better know we ain't never going home, ain't never going home. You better know.
Dear passengers, we have just arrived at Deutsche Bahn, Germany. At this station, you find your connecting service towards Duisburg, Oberhausen, 218, platform number 3, and your connecting train towards Düsseldorf Airport, Düsseldorf.
I know a lot of viewers have subscribed from my recent Amtrak videos, which I'll link below. The biggest difference between Amtrak in the US and European trains like this one is that European trains are typically much faster and run quite a bit smoother with minimal delays. But you won't have any meals or additional perks included when you book a first class ticket on European trains. You're essentially just buying a bigger seat. And now for a special holiday edition of the loo review. This train loo was generously appointed with plenty of space, beautiful artwork, and a glorious mirror. Unfortunately, the soap didn't work so well, but there was plenty of water and disinfectant on here, so I felt reasonably clean nonetheless.
Give me Christmas magic. Ooh, like I've never had it. Since snowing somewhere Christmas Eve, on my shoulder fast asleep. Just like snow, I'm falling for.
Now, I'm not sure if they get a lot of white Christmases here in this part of the Netherlands and Germany, but I am lucky to have experienced quite a few back home in the Boston area, and I'm still feeling plenty of Christmas magic nonetheless. After all, tonight I'm heading to the Frankfurt Christmas market, and I'll show you a little bit of that footage at the end. Now, if you have any favorite holiday memories, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, tell me about your favorite holidays where you're from. No matter what you celebrate, you're all welcome here on this channel. As we reached further into Germany, it was at this point that our train finally accomplished its top speed of 300 kilometers an hour. Maybe even a little bit more according to my GPS. Now I like to go fast, but that's even faster than I've driven on the Autobahn.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
We were informed that the train had to take a small detour because some of the tracks were closed, so it did delay our arrival by about 5 to 10 minutes, but really wasn't a big deal as far as I was concerned.
Alright, well there we have it. Welcome to Frankfurt. Looking forward to checking out the Christmas markets later tonight, and then tomorrow I am flying back home on a 747, so stay tuned for the next video.
I booked this ticket 3 days in advance directly with Deutsche Bahn on their website. The first class ticket was about 64 euros, plus I paid 8 euros more to have a flexible ticket in case my plans changed. This was about a 50% premium over a second class ticket, and since I was traveling solo, I figured it'd be worthwhile.
Had a really great train ride today. Weather wasn't so great. It was really cloudy and rainy, which I think made the windows really dirty early on. So hopefully you like the footage. I know it wasn't the best, but I think one of the other challenges with traveling throughout Europe is that you don't always get really great views. A lot of the trains are shielded from the towns and whatnot to keep the noise out, especially since they're running through at such a high speed. One thing that really surprised me about the train ride was it wasn't really that fast. So we didn't really hit our top speed or anywhere close to it until well after we got into Germany. But nonetheless, really smooth ride, really quiet. The food was pretty good. Again, if you're traveling first class on a train in Europe, don't expect to get free food. You're gonna have to pay for it. I did, however, get a free chocolate, which I look forward to enjoying later. Now, if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to do so, because tomorrow, fortunately, I have passed my COVID tests with a negative result, which is a very positive thing. So tomorrow I'm gonna be headed back home on a Lufthansa 747. I'm really excited because I have not flown a 747 in like 4 years. So this is a really great opportunity. So if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to do so. Click the notification bell below so you're the first one to know when I post that video. All right, well, I made it to the Frankfurt Christmas market. This place is awesome. This is definitely where all the Christmas magic is. Definitely one of my favorite Christmas experiences to have, and a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name's Jeff. I believe that travel helps us build a more peaceful planet, and I hope to see you on my next journey. Peace out.